Welcome back to Divine Capricorns with me, Amanda. I read for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements. These are all timeless readings, just so everyone knows. I've been starting to say that in videos just as like a bit of a disclaimer of sorts. This is a spiritual growth read. I know that quite a few of you are most interested in spiritually growing. So that makes me really happy because honestly, that's how I am. I personally watch tarot on here so that I can gain more awareness of what's going on. Of course, through discernment and figuring out, what's for me and what's definitely not for me. So, Spirit, can you give me some messages from this deck for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements in terms of their spiritual growth? Can you give me an idea of what the energy is like and how they can grow during this time? I don't know if I'll be able to get a flipper. Oh, there it is. Number 19, delight. Ooh, the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Very infectious. I appreciate that. There's a lot of orange and yellow in this card, which is giving me sacral and solar plexus chakra. If you know anything about the chakras, then awesome. If you do not, I highly recommend you look it up. So we have number 19, and then Synergy came out, number 41. So those numbers could be significant to you in any sort of way. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. That is so beautiful. I think I'm going to quickly read portions. I don't ever read like the full thing on here just because I don't want it to be like a million minute reading. You know what I'm saying? So, delight literally means from the light. Science refers to light as an electromagnetic radiation that we can measure in wavelengths, and visible light as a range of wavelengths in variations of color that we can perceive with the human eye. In the new energy, we are asked to consider the multidimensional attributes of light as fundamental to what we believe about it as well. Wow. We associate the word delight with feelings of pleasure, joy, and happiness. Joy and bliss are considered to have some of the highest frequencies of all emotions. By feeling joyful or blissful, our frequency goes up. The higher our frequency, the more light we generate, and the more we can shine in return. The yellows, oranges, and pinks in the image refer to the sun as a symbol and source of our light. The beauty of the flowers stimulates our feeling of joy, and the colors are like the sun, bright, warm, stimulating, and nurturing, all at the same time. Wow. Okay. I feel like you're just shining so bright lately, or like you're going to be, which is like so amazing. That is you. I see you, I recognize you, I cherish you, and keep showing or sharing that light upon all of us. The origin of the word synergy comes from working together and it can be described as the result of something that is greater than the simple sum of its individual parts. In the new energy, we can expect synergy to not only refer to a process with an outcome that is greater, but to one that involves uniting elements, energies, and even undefined attributes to create something that is completely new, different, and unexpected. This brings a wondrous element of magic to the whole process. In this activation, synergy is represented through the uncommon and rather bold choice of color combinations. By itself, pink represents the divine feminine attributes of love, nurturing, stillness, and receptivity. And the bright yellow-green color represents the new energy through clarity, beauty, and exhilaration. Purple brings in consciousness and insight, while the opening at the top represents the channel that allows input from a higher place. Wow. This communication is taken in, brought to the core, surrounded by loving pink and light, and transcended for release into the earth plane and an appropriate energy that is in alignment with the consciousness there. The effects of this release are a ripple through the emotional planes, the water, the mentals plane, the blue, and can even affect us on the DNA level, the coding in the background. I am getting like serious manifestation vibes right now, and I am loving it. Let's go right into the Moonology. Any other messages for those of my Capricorns who are trying to spiritually grow at this time? What are the messages? Thank y'all. Surrender to the divine. Confidence is your key to success. I absolutely agree. I love the purple blue that's like kind of shining very bright around this full moon, because we've got full moon here, and then new moon in Leo. Now I don't know when that one will be or if it has already passed, but your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. This one is coming up soon. So new moon in Capricorn is probably going to be something really important for you. And I'm not entirely sure why. Let's explore. All right, Spirit, can give me some more information through the tarot. What is going on for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements during this time in their spiritual growth, in their spiritual awareness, their enlightenment, all of that. Wow, that really wanted to flip. 5 of Swords. Confidence. I just heard confidence. I've never gotten that from the 5 of Swords before. Okay. 10 of Wands. Woo! Wow. Okay. I do not reverse my cards at all, but if it comes out reversed, it is what it is. I take it. So death in reverse. Capricorns. I don't really know how I feel about this. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Death in reverse is in the middle here. So it's like the focus. With the heart of the reading. Okay. Already yawning. I'm here. I get it. 5, 10, 9, 2. Wow. 3 for the X. This feels like, to me, you are at this space where you are just so unbelievably over it, and you were like just want to be in a better place, but you don't necessarily know how. Honestly, we have quite a few messages here that are really positive, but also like signifying trusting and surrendering to the divine, right? There's this beautiful plan laid out for you. You may just not know what that is or what that might mean, which is fine, right? It's not necessarily for you to know what that plan is and how that plan will play out, right? We aren't really given that information, at least not all of it right away. I really feel like there's this sense of working on your confidence at this time, but honestly, the death in reverse worries me, because usually death in reverse is like resisting change, right? And I don't know if this is maybe your behaviors are reflecting this. Can you clarify the death in reverse for me, Spirit? Clarify the death in reverse. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, we have the King of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Four of Wands, Five of Cups, and what we got in this last one? Knight of Pentacles. You have a lot of work to do on your foundation, and I feel like you are doubting it because you don't know which way or how to get there. And there's this sense of, you've got now 2 5s, you've got 2 2s, actually 3 2s. So 2 2 2 could be significant, or 5 5. I think it's rooted in like your emotional body, like your emotional state in general. I don't know why I feel called to recommend heart chakra work to open up like that area of the, not just your body, but like that area of your energy systems. You need to be more patient with yourself, and honestly, like whatever you decide, like just go for it. So I kind of feel like these clarifying death in reverse is very reminiscent of like, I don't know if you feel like you're capable of doing all of this, but Spirit is saying that you are. Please don't doubt it. Like, I think you're trying to build something up, and it just feels like very heavy. Heavy in the sense like it's too much. It feels like it's too much. But confidence is your key to success. So something I learned pretty recently, I'll share this with you. I learned it from a podcast that a very close friend of mine shared with me. I'm going to put these cards back. You can be confident but have horrible self-esteem, right? Or like self-worth. So self-worth and confidence are not the same thing. You can compensate and like put on this persona that you are confident, but you might be a person that uses that too much and not really understanding your own worth. When you understand your own worth, confidence will come more naturally, and it won't be something you'll be thinking about or trying to create. And same goes with success. So when you know your worth, then you will have this ability to say no to things. Yeah, the freaking Magician. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. I've been getting like this feeling of manifestation. And yeah. Can you tell me more, please? Because I must be saying something that needs to be said. Whee! This deck. Oh my god. Did you see that? That was fantastic. Princess of Wands. So this is the page. You were like a rocket. There was another reading I just did. Please go check it out if you haven't watched it. I'm going to grab these cards really quick. Okay, that's freaking wild. Yeah, I feel like you have these really great ideas and this ability to create something out of nothing, which is very typical of a earth sign, but like you are truly very good and natural at manifestation. I don't know if you really know like your own power. The sun was just at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's like this ability to see your own light. I don't know if you really see your own light. I do see that you're trying to find independence within yourself, like this ability to take care of yourself and to have this great relationship to self. Because I know Two of Cups is generally, you know, it's a card that talks about relationships and connections, usually romantic, usually. But we're talking about you and your spiritual growth. So I don't really get this feeling of this is another person. I feel like in this card, it's like you're like loving on yourself. Yeah, Ton of Cups. Ton of Cups. I don't know if you like see this. Okay, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, I do like collective readings sometimes on my Instagram. Please go follow me on there. It's on my personal. So MandeeRoseArtist is the handle. And Ton of Cups keeps coming out in those. So it's something that you're just not seeing that I really want you to see. I really feel like you need to see. Yeah, because there's like this beautiful light within you. And I really want to like just want to hug you. I know we might be strangers and all, but like I want to hug you. If you are going through a lot right now, please know that you are not alone. And please don't suffer in silence. It's not going to make anything better. I don't know why my voice just got like really calm. And all like motherly like. Yeah, this is beautiful. Oh, you know what? The Five of Swords and Ten of Wands is in like to the left of the Death in reverse. So I feel like maybe previously you were resistant to change and like the flow of everything. And things were just piling up on you and piling up and just felt like never ending. But then like Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is on the right side of the Death in reverse. So perhaps it's just this part you're not seeing. And rightfully so, the Ten of Cups is down in this area as well. Trust that like you have power. We all have power. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It's also not anything to run away from, but it is something to master and learn more about. Seriously, every time with the yawns. I think I'm possibly never going to get used to it, to be honest with you. Okay, I want to get advice, and then we will wrap this up because this looks fantastic. Can I get some advice for my Capricorns for this reading? What is the advice for them at this time? Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna take Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have Seven of Pentacles in reverse and Temperance. I just heard don't engage. I feel like there's this need to be quiet during this time. Maybe socially quiet. We do have Saturn retrograde coming, and by the time you watch this, maybe it's already started, but yeah, like something is ascending, something is rising, something is floating. Maybe it's just like bubbles. Who's playing with bubbles? This is kind of hilarious. Maybe don't water relationships right now. Water your own garden. Right? I don't know why I'm getting that from the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And honestly, I feel... So I apologize, but my phone died as I was finishing this reading. So I decided to clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and instantly got the Hermit. So honestly, like I was just saying, it's just confirming what I had been saying. Is like, just like, take some time to yourself. Don't be overly social right now. That will very much help everything that you're experiencing at the moment, and will also just be clarification for all the things that you're working on and trying to accomplish for yourself, right? Confidence is your key to success. So that is what I have for you, Capricorns. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it at the very least. I hope there was something here for you and many other people. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Share me with people that you love and feel like they would get something out of this. On that note, know that you are divine, sacred, and heavenly. Bye, Capricorns.